G'day guys, Revid's back again. This time I'm going to be covering something that I've been thinking about a lot, and I think a lot of people in the same boat, regarding the comparison between these old 80s classics compared to what I call generic horror of today. You just can't sort of replicate this old shit. Excuse me while I open this snazzy beer. As you can see, the whole top comes off, so you can drink it fucking quicker. Like this. Now I can fucking continue. Yeah, look, stuff like Fulci's The Beyond, it's just fucking defies belief in its marvellousness. House by the Cemetery. Mommy! Shut up, Bob, you little cunt! You got things like Gator Bait, which is pretty much like a nice spit on your grave type scenario, but it's fucking great. The Burning, again, this sort of thing you can't sort of replicate these days. Combat Shock, which is certainly shock. It's massively depressing but yet entertaining. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Even late 80s trash like Ghetto Blaster. I mean, I live for films like that. They're crappy, they're B grade, but at the same time fantastic. Hunter's Blood, still no DVD of that. Fulci Zombie 3, again, magnificent. Now, this is a thing for me, this is the kicker. When you get to like these era of, I don't know, around 88, past that, in my eyes, they're just crap. Horror exploitation wise and that, once you get past, like as I said, 88, 89, somewhere around there, late 80s, it's all downhill, really, for me anyway. Zombie 4, another fantastic one. Robo War, 88. I think Zombie 4 was about 88 as well. It's also known as After Death. Scavolini's Nightmare from 1980. These sorts of things were just like it for me, the heyday of exploitation and horror cinema. Hills of Eyes, that's an exception. The remake, I actually admit that I like it. The remake wasn't too bad. Dawn of the Dead, I have seen the remake, but you cannot compare it to the original, you know what I mean? And stuff like Demons, Demons 2, look, if they were to try and remake that today, you know what I'm saying, it just wouldn't be the same. Zombie Holocaust, there's a snazzy new Blu-ray out of that now I need to get hold of. Where are we? Street Trash, again, absolutely magnificent. Same thing, you would never be able to sort of replicate that type of film these days, it just wouldn't happen. A Mother's Day Mutilator, look, there is exceptions, stuff like The Raid. Yeah, it's not horror, but it's pretty fucking nasty, pretty full on. That was an exception. Sinister, again, that was very, very good. It scared the shit out of my pants. There is exceptions, but overall it's pretty crap. I mean, I call this sort of shit generic horror. This is the comparison for me. The old stuff compared to this, and stuff like Planet Terror. Yes, I've watched it, but I don't know how to describe it. It's just too clinical. It doesn't have the same heart as these old 80s classics and shit like ABCs of Death, Monsters. That was absolute fucking drivel. A lot of people said it was good. I wanted to smash this. It was that horrid. Wormwood. There's a lot of fans of this. I don't know. Basically, all this new type stuff, I can't really get into it. Kill Zombie. I can't believe I sucked through that. That was fucking absolute shit. Machete Kills, so. Look, I sat there and watched it, and I don't know, it's still good, it's still entertaining, but I can't help but do these comparisons to this sort of thing, and you're forever like, man, why can't it be like the 80s with this sort of stuff was being churned out by the Italians? It's just not the same. Death Proof, again, it's pretty weak. I find it it's boring, apart from a chase and stuff, and even though Kurt Russell's in it. And then you got drivel like Deadland, which to me it's just churned out for financial gain. There's no sort of care in the film. It's just shit. Dear God, no. Everyone sort of raved on about that. Again, I found it pretty bland, pretty crap, you know. And even when you get into Bruno Mattei's Zombie at the beginning, it was crap. It was crap, but I mean, I did laugh on that, but it's just not how these used to be, you know, and it kind of sucks. It kind of shits me. But like I said, there is the exception, here and there, but they're few and far between. I just wish there was a way where they could sort of, I don't know, somehow go back to this type of feel of film and start generating this type of thing again. But it's just a pipe dream. I don't think it's ever going to happen. It can't be done, I guess. So look, that's about it. There's not really much more I can say. I mean, Hunter's Blood, for fuck's sake, someone put this out on Blu-ray. There's no Blu-ray, no DVD, and it shits me off.